Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all doing great. In today's video, I will have been talking about what it's like to be half Tajik and half Uzbek. Let's get started. I was born and raised in Tajikistan, a country in the middle of Turkestan, which is known Central Asia. My mom is fully Uzbek and my dad is fully Tajik. So as you can understand, I'm a product of interracial marriage. I have been living in Turkey for over 8 years. During this time, I've been asked certain interesting questions. Today, I'm going to answer them all. As I said, my mom is Uzbek and my dad is Tajik. Since my childhood, I've been growing with two different cultures and with two different languages. So in this case, I can call myself a lucky person to be integrated in two different culture, two different languages. My full name and surname is, my name is Ghiyasuddin, that's a Gh from epiglottis, and my surname is Nurov. I would like to tell you the meaning of my name. My name has been derived from Arabic. So Ghiyath is an Arabic root which stands for a rain, a blessing, rain, while the Deen stands for religion. So it means blessing or blessed rain of religion. My surname is Nurov. Nur, as you know, is again an Arabic word which has the meaning of light, shine, illumination, and Ov is a Russified surnames which had remained since Soviet era. Ov and Ev for man, for example, mine is Nurov, and Ova and Eva are for women. It literally would be Nurzod instead of Nurov. And I would like to talk in my mother tongue. Of course, I have two mother tongue. I would call it mother tongue and father tongue. First, I would like to talk with my father tongue, which is Tajik. از تاجیکستان هستم گفتم و از این ویدیو کده هستم میخوام که یک فرد که چی پدرش تاجیک و مادرش ازبک چی رقم خچه حس میکنه. از هم خود از من ویدیو رو برای کده هستم که با زبان انگلیسی که تمامی مردم انگلیس زبان و شخصانی که انگلیسی را میدونه این ویدیو رو تماشا کنن بفهمه. سلام yaxshimisiz? Meni mo'tim G'iyosiddin. Siz bilan o'zbekcha gapirmoq xohlaman. Bilasiz, mening marhum otam, mahrum dadam tojik edi. Onam esa o'zbek. 9 yildir Turkiyada o'qiyman. Keyin siz bilan judayam o'zbekcha gapirmoq xohlaman. Nima gapirmoq kerak bilmayman. Xudo ursin bilmayman. Sevgi bilan qoling. As a mixed, I had certain difficulties. I mean, until the age of, if I'm not mistaken, 13 or 12, I wasn't able to speak in my mother tongue, which is Uzbek. And I used to go to my mother's side relatives, and all of them were speaking in Uzbek. And of course, I was perfectly understanding what the hell they're trying to say. But due to my last practice, I wasn't able to speak. But I would perfectly I was able to understand them perfectly, believe me. So by the age of probably 14, I started speaking Uzbek. Still sometimes I do my best to speak in Uzbek with my mom. So whenever I do speak in Uzbek with my mom, she becomes the happiest person in the world, believe me. The reason is because generally in my home, in my family, the dominant language is Tajik. Because of my dad. The reason I started learning, or I learned how to speak Uzbek, because I was studying at a high school and majority of my friends were Uzbeks. As you know, Tajikistan made up of 80%, 70% in some sources of Tajiks, and the rest of 30% or 20% are made up of ethnic minority groups like Uzbeks, Kyrgyz, and Russians. Uzbeks are majority minority, I would say. But generally, the questions that I face are you Uzbek or Tajik? Are you Turk or Persian? How do you feel yourself? Things like that. So I can't identify myself to a specific race or nation because it's impossible to do so. Specifically, when I'm in Tajikistan, I do my best not to do so because I don't want to create a chaos. So another misunderstanding that a majority of people, specifically in Turkey, have that Tajikistan or Tajiks are Turks. They belong to Turkic ethnic. We really don't. Another common question that I generally face is, are Tajiks Turks? The question is simple, no, they are not. Tajik language is a dialect of Persian language. Tajikistan is the only state in Central Asia, in Turkestan, which are not Turks, I would say. There are 5 countries in Central Turkestan: Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, and Uzbekistan. So these 4 states are Turks, and then Tajikistan is the only non-Turkic state there. The frequently asked questions that I generally face: no, they're not Turk. Well, they are. They're Persians. I would like to talk about advantage and disadvantage of being mixed. I don't say disadvantage, but I can tell you just a bunch of advantages. For example, as I said to you, I'm mixed. My mom is Uzbek, so Uzbeks are Turks. So whenever we have talk here, I mean, some people who ask me, where are you from? I say, I'm from Tajikistan. Oh, I say, you're our brother, specifically in Turkey. So I say kind of, yeah, from my own perspective, it is correct. I'm half Uzbek, so I can be Turk as well. So when I go and speak and talk with Persian, specifically people from Iran or Afghanistan, or Dari speakers, Tajiks of Afghanistan or Persians of Iran, they generally say, oh, where are you from? I say, I'm from Tajikistan. Oh, you're our brother. I say, yeah, I'm from your brother. So it's real. It's a reality. My dad is Tajik. There are the advantages. And disadvantage, I can't say anything exactly. Several times I faced racism in my country. Sadly, there is racism, I would say, not widespread racism, but still racism in my country. So people generally have certain, not majority, so whenever they understand, I mean, those group of people understand that you're Uzbek, that they start treating you in a different way. They try to separate you. They try, I don't know, most of them try mobbing on you. I would say that might be a disadvantage, but of course I'm against racism. Racism is a disease. So I was inspired by a YouTuber, Ruri. Thanks, Ruri, for the idea. It's my pleasure to share my thoughts with you. If you have any questions, please write down in the comment below. I will do my best to answer. Appreciate your precious time to watch my video. It's time to say goodbye.